right, guys, welcome back. This video right here is long overdue, like really long overdue. So I've been telling you guys, y'all know the videos have been slowed down since the 1st of June. And I've told y'all several times that we was going to explain why and why we've been so busy. I've said several times we're so busy, and I'll explain it one day and all of that. And this is why. We've been mowing a lot of grass on the side, right, Skylar?
Oh yeah, plenty.
We have
A
been
lot more
wide.
than- yeah,
We've been wide open, have we not?
yeah.
So, we've dabbled in mowing grass on the side for a long time. You know, Skylar and Trenton, they got their first taste of seeing what it's like to mow commercially. You know, like, I'm not talking about our yard or grandma's yard, but like loading up and going to mow somebody's grass for money, just a customer. And they both got their first taste of that when they were 14 each. And we did that to help them earn some money for their first vehicles. And it was just a really cool thing. So anyhow, long story short, we've done a lot of that on the side for a long time. For me, 22 years. Now, of course, I've mowed grass my whole life, but I'm just saying commercially for the public, that started for me about 22 years ago. Anyhow, this June, we took on a lot more than normal. We started doing roughly 20 a week, right, Skylar?
Yeah, starting out, it's been averaging about 20 a week up until the past couple of weeks or so.
Yeah,
But-
and we have, in the middle of the summer, it was what, 25 or 26
I think,
a week?
something like that, 25-ish.
Yeah, and that's a lot when you're talking about every single week. We're not talking about...
And on the side.
Yeah, so let me say this too. This is not even our full-time job.
This is afternoons and
Yeah, this is after hours,
yeah.
afternoons. We try to not have to do any of it on the weekends. We like to enjoy our weekends as much as possible, but it has caused us to be just super tired when the weekend finally does roll around because we've worked so many hours up to that point. We've done very little weekend work when it comes to mowing grass, but yeah, so all summer long. And the cool thing about what we're doing right now is in the fall for about a month and a half, and then in the spring for about a month and a half, these particular yards go from every week to every other week. And then even in the middle of winter, like January, February, March, no, let's back that up a little bit. December, January, February, we're going to be doing these yards once a month. So this will be some lawn care that's year round and not just seasonal. So that's why we've been so doggone busy. And it's really taken away a lot of our free time to work on the box. Guys, there it is.
Still sitting over here.
It's
just
still
in pieces.
Yep, disassembled. Y'all know, y'all seen us put that thing together and take it apart a few times now.
Yeah. The
And-
last thing y'all saw was us cutting out the window. I think we showed like sanding, getting it all smooth, or not cutting the window, but I mean cutting the hole for the window out of the front piece.
Yep.
I think is the last thing we did. But
Yep, and this thing, this mowing, I'm not gonna say we didn't know about it at all. We did. We kind of knew this was coming as a possibility, but when it started, boy, it was here, and it was now, and it was very abrupt, and so the building of the box ended
pretty abruptly.
just as abruptly. And so look, we're doing it. We're pumped. This week we've been talking about, I can't wait to finish that box and get back to the build and do the electrical that needs to be done in there, and we're excited about all of that.
Oh yeah.
And this winter, maybe this fall, but we're going to get back to working on the box. But yeah, that's the thing is having the available time and the available time that we actually feel like working on it. Mm-hmm. That's become a big part of the problem because our weekends, well, we've got other stuff going on too that has caused our weekends to be busy. It's just not mowing grass.
Yeah.
But that's it, guys. For those of y'all that care, we can talk about these a little bit. I know some of y'all like mowing grass. I know that some of y'all actually mow on the side too. Y'all have told me that before in the comments. But long story short, I bought this mower brand new in 2015. I know it don't look like it's that old. It's only got 300 and something hours on it. All of these mowers actually have low hours, but that's the mower that stays here and mows our yard. It's a Gravely 260, 60-inch deck, 27 horse Kawasaki. Love that mower. We've had it the longest. I've had other commercial mowers over the years as well. In fact, I've had about 3 other commercial mowers that I no longer own. I've had other like homeowner type mowers as well, but talking about commercial. But this was our first stand-on, and boy, stand-ons are super cool. But I definitely am one of those guys, you know, the industry has gone this way big time, and I definitely am one of those guys that understands it. I get it. I love them too. They're so much faster. But this is an 18 Gravely Pro Stance 52. So it is a 22 horse Kawasaki 52-inch deck. That mower comes and goes. We use that mower to go mow a little bit. I'm typically taking that one with me. When I go mow one particular yard, I take it to Trenton's house when he needs to mow his grass. Occasionally it will mow here at the house, but not much. These are the two that we're staying on several times a week to go mow these 20 yards roughly. And really it's this one that's the main one. This was bought as a backup, but these are John Deere. This is a 636 M. It also, all these have Kawasaki's. 18 and a half horse. This is called, we love walk behinds too, W36R, and it has a 14 and a half Kawasaki on it. So Skylar got to cut his teeth. I'm not saying it's the first mower he ever used or rode, or he had a homeowner mower that he used to use a lot. But on the commercial side of things, Skylar and Trenton both started out using a Gravely walk behind.
Yeah, it was a 48-inch deck, Gravely. A lot, well, I would say it's a lot like that one. It kind of is, but it's just a walk behind instead of a stand on.
Yeah,
but
it was a 15 horse Kawasaki. I love the Kawasaki engines. 48-inch Gravely. It was commercial, and so walk behinds really have a special place for us. We like them. A lot of people don't get it. They don't understand it. They're weird to a lot of people, and they can be weird at first. But once you learn one, they're pretty cool. They're pretty fun. They're better on hills and slopes than a stand-on, but that's the only thing about them that's better. A stand-on is pretty superior these days in a lot of ways. But when this first started out for us this year, these particular yards or type of yards that we're keeping up with, I didn't know if I was going to need to buy another mower at all. I thought I was squared away with what I already had. So the first week that we went and did those, we took this mower.
that was a fun week.
in this push mower. And a lot of these yards have a fenced-in backyard.
With a really small gate
Yep.
where you can't get a big mower, like a
Exactly.
52 or a 60 or whatever.
That's
Most
right.
of them you can't even fit like a 48 in.
Yep.
There's probably only a couple that you could get a 42 in
Mm-hmm.
over like
Yeah.
a 36 or something. But most of them you need a 36, and even the 36 on a couple is like scraping through
There's
the
a
gate.
couple that we
Not
were scraping.
Not
going
actually
in.
scraping, but I mean
But-
real freaking close.
That first week, Skylar, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we had to push mow 10 backyards.
I thought it was 11.
Maybe it was 11.
I think it ended
It was a
up
lot.
being 11. But yeah.
It was enough that after that first full week, we took off to Georgia to buy this mower.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I bought a trailer, just a 6x12. I'm sure y'all have seen it in the other videos. Trailer just like that one. And I bought it from a local dealership, whatever. We drove it like from the lot, didn't even come back home or nothing, drove it straight to Georgia and went and bought this mower on that trailer the same day. So ended up coming home with 2 new toys, I guess.
Yep, that's true. It was really cool. It just worked out that he was buying that trailer on that day.
Yep.
And I said, hey, if you don't mind, we'll take off to Georgia from here and go get that mower. But I'm one of those guys, I love to look on Marketplace and, boy, just really look every day, usually several times a day, looking for like a real good deal on stuff like this. I don't just search Marketplace all the time for random stuff, but when I'm in the market for something, and I got good deals on both of these. Now this one wasn't bought until what, 2 months later? I think it was August.
It's
So
something.
we're talking about the beginning of June or middle of June till
Yeah.
something like that. Anyhow, but this was a game changer, guys. When we got that thing back and started mowing them again on the second week, we could get in every single gate.
Yeah, we didn't have a single one. So we went from the first week we were doing it, jumping in, don't know any of these yards, not familiar with nothing, and having to use this on the front yard, use the push mower on the backyard, doing that 11 out of 22 times or whatever it ended
It's
up being.
about 50%.
Yeah, it was about half the yard. So it went from having to push mow half the backyards to not having to push mow a single one. And because this one's smaller, you're not, the front yards are also pretty small in a lot of these yards. So even the 52 feels big. Like it feels, you're running over, not like damaging stuff, but you'll be like trying to, go up against the property line or something and not realize how far over this way you are. Like you might be cutting the neighbor's grass a little bit or something.
Or you turn around and boom, there's a tree, there's a flower bed, it's really weird. This mower never really felt big to us until we started mowing these yards. These yards are fairly small, most of them.
Yeah, most of them are what, like third of an acre?
Yeah,
or
somewhere
so?
between a quarter of an acre to a third of an acre. So we're talking about some really small yards.
Yeah.
And you can mow the front yard and the sides in the amount of time it would take you to go to the trailer to come back with a bigger mower. I know that sounds crazy, but think about a yard that you can mow in 10 minutes. Like mow the entire yard, front, back, everything in a full 10 minutes. So we're just mowing the whole yards with the 36. And this mower actually, it did have a carburetor issue this year. I also had to replace the PTO clutch. But it went down on us and it put us back to using this mower and this push mower.
That was a crazy week, by the way.
It was a really wild week.
Well,
But if you're gonna
I guess a couple of weeks.
We've had some, look, we've made some stories this year.
Yeah.
We've had a good time. We've done a lot of work. We've had a lot of fun. There's been some crazy stories associated with that as well. But it made me realize just how bad we needed a backup 36.
Yeah, because when this mower was out, we didn't have a backup yet. So we had to go back to big mower and push mowing.
Yeah, because when we're push mowing half of the backyards, it was killing us time-wise.
Yeah.
And it made us realize, oh my gosh, that 36 is so good and perfect for what we're doing.
So
We
I
need
think
a second
after
36.
Yeah, I think after this one had been out for about a week is when we bought that
Yeah.
one, right? Something like
Yep,
that. We
that
ended
was
up
bought in Alabama, but a couple counties away from where we're at, and found a good deal on it. I need to tell. I told you that's got 300 and something hours. That's got 300 and something.
Yeah.
This
This
has
one-
like 130 or 140.
134.8 on this one.
This one's
And
only
this
like
one's got 85.4.
85 on that one. So all of these mowers still have a whole lot of life left in them. These commercial mowers will usually go a couple thousand hours, and sometimes you can replace the engine and still keep on chugging. There's some commercial mowers out there with 3,000 or 4,000 hours on them.
Oh, yeah.
But usually 2,000, and the mower is pretty wore out. But anyhow, that's what we've been doing. We've had a good time with it. I'm not sure if this next season, we like this mower so much better than this one.
Because this one, it's great. It's 36, so it still fits through the gates and everything. But it's a lot longer, as you can probably tell just from the shot. I mean, they're not perfectly even, but they're only maybe 6 inches apart on the very back end, like from the back of this to the back of the sulky here. They're only
That's true.
separated by a little bit, and you think about how much longer that is up here.
Yeah.
So it causes a lot of, especially in like the side yards going between the houses, you can't really turn around as much and stuff.
Yeah.
So that causes quite a bit of problems with this. And because of the controls with it and like safeties and whatever else, it's a lot more, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say
You do-
complicated, but it's not like too much to handle. It's just weird whenever you get in certain situations. That one's a lot easier to control,
Yeah.
get out of a bind with. This one's a lot more
Yeah. This mower,
complex.
being so compact, boy, we're just zipping around and we're just mowing so fast. When we're in some weird corner or between two houses and trying to not get over on the neighbor's yard and we're fumbling around, we'd have been done and loaded back up on the trailer if we had another one of these.
Yep.
So I don't know if this next spring, if I'm going to sell this mower and put a little bit of money with it and get another one of these, or if we'll just keep rolling with what we've got, because it is a good backup. It's just that if this is down for a week or two and we're using this for a week or two, it's going to cost us some time on every single yard we do. It's not going to be as fast. So
Yep.
I don't know yet about that, because we do like the versatility. We like that we have a walk behind again. We like that we have something to handle the slopes and hills if we need to. That's a tough call
Yeah.
on keeping that versus getting a second one of these. But anyhow, we've had a lot of fun. We're,
This one don't have a quick shoot on it.
nope. Show them the quick shoot.
And that's another thing. That's what I forgot to say. The deck adjustability of this one. This one, you can just pull the old lever, lower the deck down, raise the deck back up.
Yep.
This one's got the old pins. Where
Yes. You have to go to
jack
all
it up.
four corners
Yep.
and pull a pin, and
Yeah,
we pretty
so-
much just leave it.
Yeah. And do the old wheelie up the.
Yeah, when you
trailer.
go up the ramp, you have to kind of do a wheelie when you get up there at the top, so you don't drag. And
Yep.
on that one, just quick and easy and all that. So
Yeah. Everything about this mower is just more convenient. And we
Yeah.
could put a quick shoot on this one to make that a little better. But for one, quick shoot, even if you had one, that's so much farther up there,
Yeah.
you might not be able to reach it. And once again, because of this mower being smaller, it's pretty easy to reach and just be able to, of course, I mess it up.
Yep, we've got quick shoots on both of these. We actually had
Yep.
this one first. We might, if we wound up putting one on that, we'd probably go either electric or one of the ones that has a cable and mount the cable somewhere. I don't really know, but the quick shoot is kind of a game changer. It's really needed in a lot of ways.
Yeah, so you're not throwing grass or especially like rocks at people's cars parked
Yeah.
out by the road or in their driveways or whatever.
Yeah, or over on somebody else's property, throwing grass into, flower beds, each other. Normally
yeah.
one of us is mowing while the other one is weed eating. If we're fixing to go right by the guy weed eating, sometimes we'll close it. Sometimes we're not worried about getting grass thrown on us. So sometimes we don't. We just it's not a big deal to us, but occasionally we'll close the flap to not throw grass on the other guy.
Yeah.
Trenton helps too. Skylar is helping me do this the most, but Trenton loves it, and he's been helping like one day a week.
Yeah, when we first started, it was just us two for a few weeks. How long was that?
It was longer than that.
Was it? Okay, well, anyway, the first month or whatever, it was just us two. It was, pretty much every afternoon we was doing something with it. And then Trenton said he wanted to get involved, so he now does one day a week, or sometimes, if we got dentist appointment or whatever, there's
we'll switch it up a little bit.
Change up the schedule.
But
But
Trenton's helping roughly about a third. Skylar's helping about 2/3. And occasionally they're both busy, and I take off and I go mow by myself. But we love it. It's fun. Good side hustle for us. Y'all keep in mind, we all have full-time jobs that are very demanding on our time as well. We're working 40 plus hours a week at our regular job that's not related to this at all. And this is something we're doing on the side after hours. But we love it. We're having fun. We're going to keep it up. And I don't know, but just thought you guys would like to know what in the world's going on. Why are we so stinking busy? And why did the videos slow down? But stay tuned. We are going to get back to the box build and the Tahoe build and all that fun stuff. We're still excited about that. But that's what's been hindering us here lately.
I've been back to daydreaming about getting my box up and going, but it's a ways from being done still. But
it is. Because y'all know how slow we are. The very next thing that we was fixing to get to, and that we're gonna get back to when we get back to it, is we need to cut out that glass, the acrylic.
Cut it to be the right size
to fit that that big oval up there, and a trip to the hardware store to get the right size bolts and washers and nuts to put that in place. We've also still got to do some electrical.
I'm not sure when in the build process that'll be. It'll have to be before the box is in there and stuff, like playing, but I don't know. It's basically any time between now and when it plays. So
we may finish the box completely first, or if we get bored and decide to jump on something different for a while, we don't really know. But the box is our priority right now, as it should be. I do appreciate everybody's support. You guys have still been awesome with the channel, awesome with Welsh Audio. All of that's still going good too. I'm still selling products, and all of that's going well. So you couple that all together with a full-time job and a family as well, and you talk about busy. This has been the busiest year of my life. I'll be 50 here in a little less than 2 months, and I've had other busy seasons in my life, right, in my 20s and 30s and whatever, but this has been the busiest year of my life. So anyhow, all right, guys, thank you so much for the support, and stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna drop another Amp Dyno video next Sunday. But let me hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you think about any of this that we talked about or shown. Let me know what your side hustles are. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.